My delusional boyfriend wanted to show off how alpha he was. I think he forgot that I paid for his college, so I got him expelled. I have been living with my boyfriend for less than a year, and things have been rocky to say the least. During the first week, I told him that we need to evenly split things like washing the dishes and cleaning the bathroom. But he didn't pay attention to me. If I didn't wash the dirty dishes, then it would just sit there for days. If I didn't do the laundry, then he would just keep wearing dirty clothes over and over again. I tried telling him multiple times that this wasn't the correct way to live, and that he needed to take some responsibility. But every single time his response would be, "A man shouldn't have to do all these things." The thing is, I was really busy because I was balancing a job alongside my master's degree, and literally had no time to argue. It was much faster for me to just do the chores rather than ask my boyfriend to step up. I was just happy that he was paying the rent on time, but a few days ago things changed. My master's degree was finally complete, and so I was free to focus on my job and household. So I decided to have a proper talk with my boyfriend because I didn't want to live life on the edge anymore. I told him that I needed to start taking on the duties of the house. My new job after graduation meant that I would make more than him, so we needed to switch the roles. I thought that he would agree with me, but my words angered him so much that he punched our glass table and shattered it. He completely blew up on me, calling me a woke lunatic and that I was undermining his authority by asking him to do chores. I chuckled at that and asked him, "What authority?" He became red in the face and said, "Let me show you how alpha I really am." Then he began pushing me towards the bedroom and tried to take off my clothes. I don't know what gave him the idea that I consented to this and told him to cut it out, but he didn't stop and kept saying that I'm going to service him and he's going to punish me. I called him delusional and that he had been watching too much adult films. I pushed him off me, which was surprisingly easy, and rushed to the door. I had my keys with me, so I just left in my car and went to my friend's house so I could cool down. My boyfriend had literally just tried to force himself on me, and I was sure that I didn't want to stay with him after that. But I also didn't just want to break up peacefully after what he did. His complete disregard of my opinion gave me an idea. You see, around the time we had started dating, he was struggling to pay his college tuition and had asked me to help him. I agreed and paid his tuition for that semester. Well, those records had listed me as in sponsor on my boyfriend's application, so I immediately called the college harassment department and explained the situation. I told them that I wanted my money back as reimbursement for being assaulted, even though I didn't need the money at all. But that showed them that I was serious and could potentially file a report against my boyfriend. If that happened, the college's reputation would take a massive hit. While they didn't give me back my money, they did expel my boyfriend on the spot and banned him from reapplying in the future. He only had a semester left before he was graduated, so this shocked him to the core. Of course, the college didn't tell him that I was the one who reported him, so he had no idea and was crying on the phone with me. It turns out the situation had escalated to the point where his workplace was notified and he was also being fired as a result. I'm just going to stay with my friend for now, and my boyfriend will have to evict because he will run out of money for rent. So, just because he wanted to show off how alpha he was, he is now going to end up homeless and without a college degree.